Picture your phone ringing in the middle of the night. You pick up and hear a voice whisper a threat to your life. This was the beginning of Dorothy Scott's nightmare, and what happened remains one of California's darkest mysteries. Dorothy Scott was a 32-year-old single mother living in Anaheim, California, raising her 4-year-old son Sean while working 2 jobs as a secretary. Friends described her as quiet, strong, and kind. On the surface, Dorothy's life seemed ordinary, but all that was about to change. Months before she disappeared, Dorothy was harassed by an anonymous man. It started with phone calls. Sometimes Dorothy would be woken in the middle of the night with a voice whispering, "I'm going to kill you." Other times, the caller would remain silent, heavy breathing filling the line. The man knew details about her daily life. Dorothy spotted a strange man outside her office and home, and once found a single dead rose on her car. Over time, his appearances became more frequent. She tried to change her routes and avoid familiar places, but her stalker was always nearby. Dorothy had pleaded for help from the police, but they couldn't locate a suspect, and back in 1980, it wasn't possible to instantly trace calls. The constant harassment took its toll. Dorothy confided in a friend, "I don't know who he is, but he's going to get me." On May 28, 1980, Dorothy disappeared. That day, a co-worker was bitten by a spider, and she offered to drive him to hospital. Another colleague came along with them. Before heading there, she stopped at her parents' home to check on her son and change her scarf from black to red. After her co-worker was treated, Dorothy told them she would bring her car around. Moments later, they saw it speed out of the lot, headlights blinding them before it vanished into the night. She was never seen again. At 4:30 a.m. the next morning, Dorothy's car was found on fire in an alley 10 miles from the hospital. There was no sign of her. In the days that followed, Dorothy's parents began receiving unnerving phone calls. The man would ask, "Are you related to Dorothy Scott?" And when they said yes, he'd reply, "I've got her," then hang up before police could trace the call. 2 weeks later, a man called the Orange County Register claiming he had killed Dorothy because she had cheated on him. He revealed details that hadn't been made public, like the spider bite and the red scarf, but also lied about her calling him from the hospital. The case went cold until 1984, when a construction crew found human remains in a ravine. Dental records confirmed they were Dorothy's. Her watch had stopped an hour after she had left the hospital. The cause of death couldn't be determined, but foul play was certain. That same evening, the phone rang at her parents' home. The same mocking voice asked, "Is Dorothy home?" Despite numerous leads, no suspect has ever been confirmed, and the case remains open. The phone calls eventually stopped. Her son Sean grew up with his grandparents. Later, he became a voice for victims, speaking publicly about his mother's case and the scars her loss had left behind. More than 4 decades later, the question still lingers. How does someone stalk, threaten, and harm a young mother and get away with it? Someone knows who did this. Someone remembers. And until the truth comes out, Dorothy's story remains one of California's most haunting unsolved crimes. Thanks for watching today's video. If you want to explore more cases like this, consider subscribing.